This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Egg update for November 29th. Well, the corn market was down double digits at one point on Friday as it was hammered by fears of the new COVID variant discovered in South Africa. But it did come roaring back in the last hour of trading to finish nicely higher. And we're going to want to keep a close eye on how the government reacts to this new strain. If they shut the economy down again, it will drive crude oil lower and take corn with it as demand for ethanol dries up. At the close, the December futures were 7 cents higher, selling at $5.86 per bushel. The fears from the newly discovered COVID variant spilled into the soybean market and brought heavy selling with it. For the day, soybean oil dropped by 3%, with soybeans sharply lower as well. At the close, we had January soybean futures 13.75 cents lower, as they finished at $12.5275. The wheat markets had a mixed day. All three classes started sharply lower, but Kansas City and Minneapolis markets ended up finishing more than 20 cents above their lows. Chicago wheat also finished well off of its lows for the day. Now, in spite of coming off the lows, Kansas City and Chicago were both lower for the day, while at the close, Minneapolis December futures were up 2.75 cents, settling at $10.39.5. Kansas City ended the day 8.25 cents lower, closing at $8.65, and Chicago futures down 11.25 cents as they closed at $8.25.5. Cotton futures broke to the downside from their recent trading range. At the close, we had March futures 400 points lower, settling at $111.78. Livestock futures were mixed. At the close, we had February live cattle 32.5 cents higher, closing at $141.20 per hundredweight. January feeder cattle were up 22.5 cents as they settled at $167.15 per hundred. February lean hog futures, on the other hand, had a pretty rough session. They are down $3.22.5 for the day as they closed at $81.02 per hundred. Meat cutout values were mixed for the session. Choice box beef ended the day 90 cents higher, closing at $280.01. Select boxes were $1.19 lower as they settled at $262.28. And pork carcass cutout values were $1 lower as they settled at $83.98 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Egg update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.